A state lawmaker's stepmother says she thought she tripped over a burglar next to her bed.
But police say that intruder turned out to be DFL State Senator Nicole Mitchell. That is just one of the new details in a 911 transcript out today. WCCO's Esme Murphy explains why the embattled lawmaker is defying calls to resign.
Senator Nicole Mitchell was apparently lying next to a bed when her stepmother was awakened by sounds of the break-in. The 911 transcript says the dispatcher asked, "Did you see him?" The stepmom said, "I tripped over him. He was on the floor next to my bed. He ran downstairs into my basement." The dispatcher asks, "Are you armed?" The stepmom says, quote, "I have a little steak knife in my hands right now." The 911 transcript says police arrived, entered the basement, and arrested the intruder, who turned out to be the homeowner's stepdaughter, DFL State Senator Nicole Mitchell. Meanwhile, at the Capitol, there are continued calls from Republicans for Mitchell's resignation and claims that the arrest has jeopardized legislation in the last weeks of the session.
If they're going to rely on somebody who's under investigation for first-degree burglary to get their bills through, instead of working with Republicans in a bipartisan manner, shame on them.
Democrats like Governor Tim Walz and House Speaker Melissa Hortman insist legislation is moving forward and that Mitchell does not have to resign now.
We always wait for the criminal proceedings to be concluded before we determine the sanction or penalty, if any.
Detroit Lakes Police tell WCCO the responding officers were wearing body cameras that were rolling. Right now, that video is not being released. Through her attorney, Senator Mitchell issued a statement saying she doesn't intend to resign. She also said, quote, that she is confident that a very different picture of what happened will emerge once all the facts are known. At the Capitol, Esme Murphy, WCCO News.
Democrats say they are working with Senator Mitchell to set an ethics hearing date. This year's session ends in less than 4 weeks.